call to see what he wanted to get into. He said we're going to the mall, remember? To get some new grip and match the girls with the dope figures. Yo, that's cool with me, alright then. But before I bail, I gotta shower up and watch the X-Men. My tunes went off, I jumped in the steam. Used lever to scrub my body, now I'm squeaky clean. Ironed my polo outfit because it's on hit. Put my 380 in my pocket in case I can start acting stupid. The gold on sporting got me dripping like a faucet. Got so many dead presidents, I need coffins. Looked at my clock and it's time to bail. But before I left, I sprayed myself down with some Lagavulin. Stepped to the door and caught myself about to slip. Got the mini 14 but forgot the banana clip. And that's a serious mistake. So I got the clip with the Teflon coated bullets to be safe. Pulled out my keys to my Cutlass Supreme on my way to get Paul so we could roll the Quell Springs. Got to his crib and his lady was straight tripping. Every time we decide to kick it, she starts flipping, saying,
"No, ain't gonna do nothing but chase some hoes. Next time you want some pudding pie, you better run to techno."
Ain't that just like a trick? If that wasn't my partner's old lady, I'd turn her off like a switch. But he still jumped in the vehicle. As we left, we could still hear her screaming out the window. Got to the mall with the quickness. So many honeys out there, man, it must have been a sickness. All you could see was bodies galore. Treat after treat, man, I thought I was in a candy store. Then again, that's what you wanna see when you're on the hunt for the female who's the flavor of the month. The choice is yours, the choice is mine. Step to this girl named Maria, now she was fine. Slither to her like a snake. Start kicking adjectives to see if she fall for the bait. And she did, hook, line, and sinker. By now you know that techno's a stinker. When I'm Mac, I use words to tickle ears. The conversation we had seemed like we knew each other for years. That's when I got them 7 digits. Told her one of these days I'd love to pay her a visit. Then she asked me tonight what was I gonna do. I said me and my boy is heading to that party at OU. She said I'll see you there then. I knew it was on for the night by them dimples and a grin. We continued walking through the mall. Paul bought 3 outfits, I bought some flowers for my grandma. Now we out at 5,000. Had to get something to eat so our stomachs would stop growling. So we stopped to get some barbecue. When we was through, we shot the breeze for a minute or two, yeah.
The novel of the year. The novel. The novel of the year. The novel. The novel of the year. The novel. The novel of the year.
Made a right on 50th and Kelly. Black had to get some gas, so we stopped at Fast Track. Paul gave me a 20 spot and said fill it up, get some gum and some ice so I can get ready to hook this up. He mixed the gin with the juice. Around that time I pumped up the volume and opened up my sunroof. Now we're on the highway, cruising at 85. Can't take a sip of the drink cause I got to drive. But man, that don't bother me. I guarantee I'll come up with a freak after the party. Check my gloves to make sure I'm strapped, cause I won't come up with nothing without my Jimmy hats. To normal quicker than expected. The stunt was still jumping off, so we chilled out for a second. Then made our way to the armory. Got a good parking spot so we can peep out incoming hoochies. That's when I put my lock bar on, set my alarm, and stepped up in the party like a quiet storm. Paul said that's a gang of freaks, I said I told ya. That's when I felt somebody tapping on my shoulder. Turned around, it was Maria. She gave me a hug and said, Darian, I'm glad to see you. So we stepped out on the dance floor, left the party at 2 to find something else to do. On our way to the motel, she was sipping a gin and juice, it was making her horny as hell. Got to the room, she took off her clothes, lit me from head to toe, and did me every way that's imaginable. I threw off the cover, breaking it off so long, had the pudding smelling like burnt rubber. Do it right, you keep the girls remembering. You know your job is done when you leave, they legs trembling. Washed off my body and kissed her on the cheek. Said I'm going out of town and I get with you next week. Looked at my watch, it was 4:30. Called Paul, he was doing a friend in the room next door. Now my story is done. I can't lie, me and my boy Paulie Paul had some fun, doing things that would make everybody wanna chirp.